I start recording the meeting. So everybody will have the recording after this meeting. Right. We'll start with the first point on the agenda, which is the report card review. Report card for the American School Diploma. The American School Diploma report card has to show, it's a must from the Ministry of Education requirement, or as per instructions, the course name, the credit, how many credits was that course, and the end of year average, plus the letter grade. For sure, the scale of your school has to be shown on the report card. For example, what is an A? A is 4, A plus is 4, A minus 3.7, B plus is 3.3. There are certain discrepancies for certain schools. For example, A minus is 3.75. This one is, I assume it's approved by the ministry or the private education. So how to calculate the GPA for this report card, I will go over this. So for example, here we have, I opened my calculator. So here, if you notice, we have something called the credit for this course, the English language, it's 1 credit. Then the B, he has a B minus here. So what is a B minus in this report card? It's 3.3. So we put the equivalency 3.3. I assume you see the calculator here. It's an Excel sheet. Every school, by the way, I've noticed that every school has its own system. For example, some schools, they depend on Excel sheet. Some schools, they depend on a system, which is like, for example, Plus Portal. Some schools, they depend on Edunation to calculate. Whatever your system, it's okay. But you as a leader, or you're responsible for calculations, like in our school, we have a registrar responsible to run a system that calculates the GPA. But you as a leader, you need to make sure that the calculations or the formula or what the coding of that system or the algorithm that works in that system is equivalent to this methodology that I will explain now. I'm sure many of you are aware of that, but you check your calculations inside that system, check with the registrar, because most of those registrars are a computer programmer. So you provide the calculations as per the Ministry of Education. So you provide them with a methodology, then they program the computer, they program the Excel sheet, they program Edunation, they program, for example, Plus Portal, Reddiker, whatever the system, it has to be programmed in the following methodology. What is the methodology? You put the credits for every course, corresponds to what is the corresponding grade point. For example, as I said, English language, for this student, for example, he got B plus in English by the end of the year, in English language arts. So this is a 3.3. So 1 credit, 3.3. Then another credit in calculus with B minus. So B minus in our system, for example, on 2.7. As I said, all schools, mostly they have the same scale. There are certain discrepancies. I assume it's approved by Ministry of Private Education. As I said, there was an example that our school is 3.3. For example, one school is 3.33. So this one has to be noticed in your system. So program your system according to your scale. Biology here, we have 1 credit with a 2, because it's a C, so it's a 2. Credit point, for example, here is 0.5 for world geography. So it's a 4 because he took A, Arabic, and so on. So we put the credit with the grade point. Then we calculate something called quality point for every subject. So what is the quality point for example, English here? Let's say equals the credit multiplied by the grade point. And this is 3.3. Then we do the same for all subjects. That's it. So for every subject, we have a quality point. So for every subject, we have a credit what do we have for every subject? We have a credit, we have a grade point, and we have the quality point. Quality point is very important to calculate the GPA. Now we have the total credits. So how many credits this student in grade 12 took? So we add the first column, which is the credits, and I assume it's 6.5. Yes, it's 6.5 here. So he took 6.5 credits in grade 12. Then we add the quality point. We add these quality points. What is the total quality point he took in grade 12, or he attained in grade 12? He managed to collect in grade 12. So he collected, this student, or she or he collected 20.475 quality points. So total quality point. Now, what is the GPA? GPA is equal to total quality point divided by number of credits. So the GPA of this student in grade 12 is 3.15. As simple as this. I think this is a simple procedure. Many of you know it, but make sure that this is something that is programmed in your system in this manner. So for you, as an activity, just to start this activity with something today, to get familiar with each other, I will put in a breakout room, let's say, or I will give you something like, for example, an activity to calculate a GPA from another report card, just to make sure that everybody got the same GPA. So for example, I'm asking you now to calculate the GPA of this report card. I'll give you 3 minutes to calculate. After 3 minutes, I'll ask you what is the GPA that you got. You may start. I'll put you in breakout rooms. So let's say I'll put you.
Hello, can you please show just the key to see what is 86 exactly as GPA?
Excellent. Yes. I'll create a breakout room. Before that, I think you need to take a screenshot before I create the breakout room. The key is here is the key. Are you able to see the key? The key is obvious for you? Is it clear? Are you able to see the grading scale down? So you have to use the grading scale of this school, for example. So another 2 minutes, then I'll ask you what is the GPA. I didn't create breakout rooms because if I create breakout rooms, you won't be able to see the screen sharing. So I'll keep it like this. طيب, were you able to get the GPA? Anybody? You can share if you want on the chat. What is the GPA that you got? I have different numbers. I see different numbers. Should be the same number because this is an American high school diploma. Sorry, report card. This is an American high school report card. It should be straightforward.
3.62?
Sorry?
3.62?
I did not calculate it, honestly speaking. I will calculate it in front of you if you want. We'll calculate it together. But it could be a straightforward procedure. Okay. Since we have different numbers, then I will help you in calculating this. Let's go and review. Okay.
3.08.
Let's see. Yeah. I need somebody to help me with
3.08 as well. I agree.
Yeah, let's see what is the problem here, because I had different numbers, honestly speaking. Somebody told me 3.62, somebody told me 3.707. I assume that everybody will get the same, what do you call it, answer, but there are different answers, so let's calculate it together. And here is the grade point. Let's calculate it quickly. It won't take time. I prefer, if you want to use any calculator, it's okay. I prefer Excel or a system. I have a system in the school. It's programmed quickly. I put the letter, then it will give me the letter grade according to my school. So here, we have 1, 0.5, right? If I did a mistake, please stop me. 0.5, 0.25, 0.25, 0.5, 0.5, right? Is that right? Right, great point. What is a B here? A B is 3. The first credit is coming from English language arts. It's a B, so it's a 3. The C is here is what? It's a 2. Which is the calculus. The calculus, he got C, so it's a 2. Biology, this student got a B, so it's 3. A is 4. B minus is 2.7. I'm taking from the legend. I'm taking from the grade scale. A minus, then he got A minus in Islamic studies, which is 0.5, 0.5 in Islamic studies as a credit. A minus is 3.7. 3.7. Yeah, 3.7. C is what? C is 2, we said?
2.3.
No, on our system, in this system. You see, you have to take the legend of this school. So this is school, for example, the C is 2. Okay?
Yeah.
It's not 2.3. Now the A is 4. The A is 4. The A is 4. Let's review together again, starting from the beginning. The credits 1, 1, 1, 0.5, 1, 0.5, 0.25, 0.25, 0.5, 0.5. I'm mirroring from the report card directly. Then I have to mirror the B and the C's and the B's and the A's. The B is 3, C is 2, B is 3, A is 4, B minus is 2.7. Yes. A minus is 3.7. Yes. Then C is 2 again. B is 4, sorry, A is 4, A is 4, A is 4. This is I'm mirroring, I copied the report card. Okay, then we have the QP quality point equals this column multiplied by this column. So then I will copy it. It has to do the same thing for every subject. Paste. Okay, it calculated the quality point for every subject. Now, what is my credit here? What is my total credit? I think it's written on the report card, but it's good to check on this report card. Maybe there is a mistake. 6.5 on the report card, calculation 6.5. So here, the total quality point, I'm gonna calculate the total quality point. I'm gonna add the total quality points from this column. Yani I added the first column and the last column here equals, this is the total quality points from this report card, okay? I will write GPA. What is the GPA formula? It's equal to total quality points divided by total credit. 3.08. 3.08.
Yeah, that's what I got. 3.08.
Okay. Percentage, it's easy, but please follow the same methodology. Percentage, what is the percentage according to the ministry? It's equal to?
+1 times 10.
GPA
GPA
plus 1 into 20.
+1 parentheses, because it's PED mass, times 20. This is the GPA this is the percentage from this report card. Is it clear?
Would you please just repeat the percentage, the formula of the percentage, please?
Definitely, yes. The percentage formula,
yeah,
it's equal to GPA, open parentheses, GPA plus 1 multiplied by 20.
Thank you. That's fine.
Dr. Fa, we need to ask one thing. GPA 3.3 digits or 2 digits?
Three digits. Okay, and the percentage is 2 digits. 3 digits without rounding up. Yeah, in mathematics, we round up, right? And if it's 5 and up. As per last PD from Ministry of Higher Education, they said don't round up. You just keep 3 digits for the GPA. Mr. Fuad?
Yes,
please.
Thank you, Doctor. Just a question, please. Since the GPA is mentioned here in the transcript, is there a need to do the calculation again, or we can use it?
Usually in schools, we don't do the calculations again. But as a leader, me and my positions, other leaders I know, Ministry of Higher Education, Ministry of Education, they take samples. They take samples, random samples, and they check on your calculations. We discovered there are certain discrepancies. So please, just take samples from your. For example, if you have grade 12 this year, for example, if you have graduates who are, let's say, 60 students who are graduating this year, just take samples and check this. Because if you are the one who programmed the system, in your school, with being an Excel sheet, for example, in this case, I have this Excel sheet now directly live. I don't use it in the school. I use, for example, a program from a company. I'm not marketing for it. It's good. It's called Rediker. They calculate automatically, but who put the formula inside? We as leaders. At the beginning, when I start reviewing, honestly speaking, before a couple of years, I checked every formula inside the system. Because who put the formula? It was the programmer or the computer programmer. He doesn't check he's not his responsibility to check the, the ministry memos. So who checks? The principal, the vice principal, the academic counselors, they check. So once there is any change, I have to update the system. So, and At the end of the year, when there is, for example, let's say graduates, 50 graduates, 30 graduates, 60 graduates, I take samples. Let's say 10% samples of these report cards, and I do my calculations using my Excel sheet. If there are any discrepancy, I go to the programmer in my school. I tell him why this one is not making up the GPA. The GPA is different. I calculated, then the GPA is different. There must be something wrong in the programming in our system. So I fixed it. So this one, yes, it's better to check.
Sorry, Dr. Faz, one thing to ask. There is GPA 3.084. There is a digits, 5 digits. Should we keep 5 digits or 3 digits? If it's
No,
3
three.
digits,
3.
If you 3, it will be 8.5. 0.85. It will be 81, 70%.
As per ministry, they don't round up. This is the problem. Don't round up. You just cancel the remaining digits.
See, when we take to GPA in the report card or transcript, it will be 3.085.
Yeah, because you are rounding up now in this case.
Yeah. Don't want to round up.
Said,
with the number.
You're rounding up. In this, they said don't round up.
Okay.
Samar?
Yes. Hi, Dr. Fuad. This is Samar. I'm the principal at Manarat School. Thank
Welcome.
you. With regards to the GPA that we got, we got 3.08. Okay? Technically, if we're checking our scale, what does 3.08 match? It matches almost B, which is, according to your scale, B is almost between 82 and 85. When we do the percentage formula from the ministry, the child is getting 81%. My question, why would we need to change it to percent when originally we have already agreed that these grades have their equivalences in percent and they are accredited or approved from the ministry? Now, in this case, this child has a GPA above 3. My question to you, Dr. Fuad, if a child has a GPA below 3, let's say he got 2. What is 2? 2 is equivalent to almost between 72 and 75. If we add 1, it is 3. Multiply it by 20, it's 60. Is this fair? My question is to those of the ministry and the private education, if they are there and they are listening to us, I want them to answer. If we have approved the grade and the equivalencies and the percentages, why are we still doing this formula, which is probably applicable for public schools and not private schools? Because a child who has earned a GPA of 2 should get something around 70s, 72, not 60. This is totally unfair.
You are talking to mathematicians, so I understand exactly what you are talking about. So when you talk about, I calculated many times, but I couldn't even interfere with this because this is coming from the ministry. It's been doing this for a long time now. We talked about it to ministry, and this is coming from Ministry of Higher Education, also University of Kuwait. So we cannot change it at this time in this meeting. So
Why
this
not?
meeting is only about transcripts.
Is Ms. Zahra present?
Yes. But let's stick to the agenda, Mr. Samar, please, of meeting. Then if there is anything related to changing policies, so this is not, I ask you kindly, this is not
what I am referring to is something
I understand.
that they need to be aware of. Something that has been going on for a long time doesn't mean it's right. We have to make the changes only for the sake of the kids.
I understand, Ms. Samar, but
thank you
very much, Ms. Samar. Your concern has been shared many times with the ministry, and they did not change it. Maybe in the future we can really share it again. And again, the scales, as we said, it's a +1, the GPA +1 and 20, and this is the policy We're not gonna change it in this meeting. Maybe in the future we're gonna discuss it. Let's proceed with our agenda. Now we have American transcript. Now, how do we do it? Well, but Ms. Naima, please, because I need to go ahead with my agenda.
All right, but I think I know what Ms. Summers she's saying. So, خلاص, after we finish, I can explain it to her.
Yeah, it's okay. Thank you very much. It's something that we talked about, which is the GPA plus 1 times 20. This one is not gonna change this year. I don't see any memo from the school or from the University of Kuwait or from Ministry of Higher Education or from private education to change any policy this year. Let's proceed with our agenda, please. So we have the transcripts. We have our students, they finished grade 9 to 12. They have finished grade 9 to 12. We put the report card in the transcript in this manner. The name of the course, how many credits, it has to be clear. How many credits? This course, for example, grade 9, grade 10, grade 11, grade 12. How many credits? The GPA for every grade point average for every course, then the GPA and the total credits, then the percentage.
عفوا Mr. فؤاد بس sorry المقاطعة. You know, I just messaged or text you. I don't know. It's everyone saw it or it's a direct message to you only. So regarding those who ask why we don't change or why it's like this, as you said, I cannot change anything that's approved by the Ministry of Higher Education, not even the Ministry of Education, and by the minister himself. So if anyone propose any idea that would help the students for the American or bilingual system, please, you can suggest it to the Ministry of Private Education and we can submit it to the Minister Office himself. Okay? And please, you can mute all so we can continue. No need to waste our time.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, everybody. So we'll stick. I think that the answer from Ms. Zahra is clear. Thank you, Ms. Zahra. Our meeting today is not to change or talk about policies. Please, we stick to the agenda. So for here, we talk about now after this is very important to this transcript to be unified. Regarding the template, maybe you have another template, maybe you have a print like dot matrix. Some schools they have dot matrix, old printers, okay, but it has everything has to be clear from grade 9, 10, 11, and 12 because American high school diploma, it has 4 years GPA as per Ministry of Education. Again, some countries they don't take grade 9. Some countries they take 10, 11, 12. We are in Kuwait. Kuwait Ministry of Higher Education, they take from 9 to 12. And based on that, we calculate the GPA based on the following formula. So we look at the GPA for every year and credit for every year. Then we multiply. We have the quality point for every year. Then after that, we add them and we divide over the total quality points. Let's say here, this one is American transcript. For here, we have grade 9. The student has, in grade 9, he has 3.3 GPA and 7 credits, right? Then in grade 10, he has the GPA 6.75 and the GPA, sorry, 3.24 and the credit 6.75. In grade 11, the student GPA is 3.446, the credit 6.5. Then the same for grade 12, he has 3.807 as a GPA and 6.5 credits. On the Excel sheet that I put, we put GPA credits, GPA credits, GPA credits for every year. Now then we calculate the quality points for every for every year, which is equal to, what is the quality point for grade 9? It's equal to this column, the GPA, multiplied by this column. Here, equals to this, multiplied by this. Again, the same thing, I'm gonna just copy it and shift it down. Okay, now we have total quality point. Total QP. Total quality point equals to sum of these. So we have total quality for this student. For this student, total quality point is equal to 92. Let me cut this and go down a little bit. Here, total quality point is 92.114. Now we need the total credits. What is the total credit? From 9 to 12. Now every school has its own policy in total credits, but not less than 25 for sure. In our school, maybe we have 28, 24, 27, 26. Some schools, they have 28, but not less than 25. Sum of the credits here is 26. So the student got 26.75 credits from 9 to 12, which is fine. This student has met the graduation requirements for this school and for the Ministry of Education. Now we have something called cumulative GPA. What is the cumulative GPA in this case? We divide the quality points, this one equals, we divide the quality, we take the quality points, we divide it over the credits, which is equal to, the student got 3.443533 GPA, rounded to, not rounding up, just we take 3 digits, 3.443 as GPA. Then we have the percentage. Equals, what is the percentage again? What is the formula? The formula is equal
plus 1
to
into 20.
GPA plus 1
GPA plus 1 times 20, I think.
Yes,
I'm sure.
times 20 parentheses into the thing, so the calculator will not make a mistake. So the student got the final percentage that will go to the Ministry of Higher Education, BATHAT, or scholarships. It's 88.86. This is the GPA for this student. Sorry, the percentage for this student. The GPA, the cumulative GPA is 3.443, and the percentage is 88.86%. This is American. This is if you have a student from your school that has been in your school from 9 to 12. From 9 to 12. It's very close when you have a student that is coming from American to American. You just need to add his class or his grade level or his class that he came from to your transcript and calculate his quality points. Let's say a student, he was in my school in 10, 11, and 12. Then he moved to my school, he moved in my school in grade 9. And he continued in my school in 10, 11, and 12. So I have to add his grade 9 from that school to calculate his cumulative GPA. But this was American transcript. So what if we have American and another American, let's say a student who came from American school and moved to another American school. I would just directly go to this. I think this one is not clear. I try to zoom it in. This is the first school on the right. This is, if you see the two different schools, one on the right, and one on the left. On the right, apparently, the student came to this school. He finished in this school grade 9 only. He finished grade 9 only from this school, and it's American school. I looked down, as Mr. Fuad said, our colleague. I assume that their credits are right and their GPA is right. It's good if there's anything. Yesterday, I was checking with one school that and student came in to our school, I discovered that there is a mistake in the GPA. So I called them. I called my colleague there in that school. I told them, please, there is a discrepancy. What's the issue? Then there was a mistake in calculating one course. So it happened, but I assumed that it is right. I assume that this school is right, for example, and I take it. I take the GPA there. If you see the total credit here, total credits is 7.5 and the GPA is 3.56 from grade 9 in one American school. And in this American school, he moved to that American school and he finished grade 10, 11, and 12. And his cumulative GPA in 10, 11, 12 only is 3.63 with total credits 21. So how do we calculate that? So this is American and American. So as we said, from the first school, let's say that this is the first school. He finished with 3.56 with 7.5 credits. And from the other school, he finished grade 10, 11, 12 with cumulative GPA 3.63 and 21 credits. So we have two schools. How do we combine them in one school? So we calculate the quality points from the first school, which is equal to this column. Again, the GPA multiplied by the credits. So from the first school, he got 26.7 quality points. From the second school, which is again, he finished 10, 11, 12 in the second school. In the first school, he finished grade 9 only. So from the second school, we will multiply the GPA with the credits. Then he got the total. Now the quality points he got from the second school is 76. We combine the quality points now. We combine the quality points from both schools. So we add sum of these, both quality points. So total quality points this student has is 102.93 quality points. We need the total credits from both schools. We combine the credits equals sum .5. So what is the cumulative GPA? Cumulative GPA now is equal to, what is it? Is equal to total quality points. We take this total quality points divided by total credits. That's it. 3.6115, which is after deleting the extra digits, it will be 3.611. And the percentage will be the cumulative GPA equals this one plus 1, as we said, multiplied by 20. That's it. So the student has 92.22 as a percentage, and this one will go to the Ministry of Higher Education. And this was American to American. This was American school and another American school. Okay. Now, what if we have, I have people who are asking, Nadia?
Yes. Hi.
Hi.
I want to ask if I have, when you have a student transferring from another school like grade 9, okay? What if he have like biology, he is failing and he repeated in our school, okay? And he got the credit and the mark. So we can't do the calculation as you do it last time. You calculate only the full GPA and the quality point. Now I have to add the biology with the grade and credit, right? And do the calculation one by
Miss Nadia. Miss Nadia Hadi, this is different from this. We are talking about general cases. Now, if we have a student who is failing biology, how can you take it? It's not a credit. But as per ministry regulations, you cannot take the course if he's failing. So the credits, for example,
you need to repeat.
Sorry?
You need to take biology again.
because he is failing, not
Yes.
because repeating and
No,
the
repeating is
ministry.
not allowed. I mean,
Yeah,
if
repeating
he
is not
failing.
allowed.
No,
to
I told
increase the
you
GPA.
failing. Failing, so he missed a credit of biology.
Yes. So this is a different case. Yani we deal with it differently. So for our purpose of this meeting is to discuss the general cases, which is not the exceptions, Ms. Nadia. The exception in this case, I would Ms. Zahra with me, with Ms. Noura is with me. The student in our case, for example, in our school will not take his credit into the GPA and the final one because this one is failing. But we will take it into his report card of calculations because it was a credit attempted. I will not cancel it from his report card. Right. Let's talk about the British system now, or the government, Kuwaiti government.
Excuse me, can I ask a question before shifting to British system?
Government, yes. I'm talking about the government. Yes, please.
Before, what if we received a report card from grade 9, a student who was transferred to us, and his report card is missing some scale points, no GPA is there in the scale. So what should we do?
In our case, we don't accept him. We tell the father or the mother, please bring the scale and the description.
And we asked many times, but the school didn't reply.
A school? Which school is this? Is it an American school you're talking about?
Yes, it is American school.
Okay, first of all, we'll say you don't have to accept him. Number two, you can refer this case to us, and he can complain the student also to the private education. He must get a grade, a GPA, a credits, and a full report. Okay? Yalla, shukran. Yalla, you can start, Mr. Fuad.
Yeah. Now the government school. Now, what if we have a government student coming to my school with a government grade 9, let's say. This is a grade 9.
Sorry for interruption. May I ask a question before you start with this school, please?
Quickly, please, because I will now start, please, Ms. Fatma.
It's regarding to what you was talking about before this part.
Yeah. Tell me.
What if we have one student finish grade 9 from outside, like other school, and finish from our school 10, 11, and 12? How do we calculate the quality points?
Mrs. Fatma, if it's an American system, it will be the same thing, okay? It will be the same thing. If you're talking about another system, this is not a case of discussion now, okay?
Okay.
Mr. Fatma, I will now, the calculations for the American, as Ms. Zahra said, it's American to American. We've just explained it. I will explain now American and government. So if
please
you
don't answer any question, Mr. Fuad, till we finish this slide or this point.
I prefer to keep to ask
أنا ما أبي أطول. I don't want to take much time. Okay.
I will ask my colleagues kindly, please keep all questions to the end, please. So I will proceed with this government school. Also, please stick to the agenda because today I'm not gonna. It's not the purpose of this meeting to discuss individual cases of.
Yeah, we will not take the whole day just to answer your questions. And as I can see, they're not a deep or important questions. Please, let's finish this. We have almost 1 hour or 1 hour and a half, and I will not stay after that.
Yes. So for this, for example, the government on the right, it's the government school here. So how do we calculate GPA for a government school? And this is very important because we have many students moving from the government in grade 9. If you notice in Kuwait, many students, they move from the government to the American or in grade maximum 10. It depends on the school policy. Some schools, they don't accept them. Some schools, they accept them. But let's say grade 9 moved to your school. How do you calculate the GPA for a grade 9 student coming from the government? I moved this transcript, report card of grade 9 student to this Excel sheet. So he got in the Quran he got 97, in Tarbiyah Islamiyya he got 90, in Lugha Arabiya he got 71, in English he got 72.5, in math Riyadiyat 75, in Ulum 83.5, and that's it, so on. Now the credits for the grade 9, it's almost seven credits in the ministry. 7 credits. Quran, they consider it half. Tarbiyah Islamiyya, they consider it half. Arabic, they consider it 1. English, 1. Math, 1. Ulum, science, 1. Ijtimaiyat, 1. Hasib Ali, half. Tarbiyah Badaniyya, half. And total is 7, if you notice. The total is 7. Total is 7. Now, what do we do? How do we calculate again the percentage? You add these up, the grade, which is 97. This column, you add them up. And let me check again, sum of these. Let me verify them. Total marks, 717.5. This is the total sum of the grades that this student got in all of these subjects. So now, what is the percentage? Percentage is equal to this, which is the total, divided by, now if you notice, all grades are out of 100. So it's either you divide over the grand total multiplied by 100, or the easiest is to divide over the number of courses, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 courses. Why I am allowed to divide over 9 again? This is mathematically speaking, technical thing. If you have all classes in this school, it's out of 100, so divide over the total number of subjects, which is 9. So the student got 79.72. Change it to a GPA. How do we change the GPA? Now we discussed how to change from GPA to percentage, but how to change from percentage to GPA equals to, we take the opposite mathematical operations, equals to a percentage divided by 20, we see how many 20s inside this number, minus 1. This is the GPA for this student in this school, equivalent to the American system. So I just changed from a government school to American equivalent GPA, 2.986. What is the quality point for this student? The quality point is equal to the GPA multiplied by credit, 20.907. What if this student came to my school now? Now he came from grade 9 to my school carrying this report card with him. So what do I do? Now, and he finished grade 10, 11, and 12. Let's say American and government. Let's go and check. We go here. We see from this American school, his cumulative GPA is 3.53 on a weighted grades 21.5. I'll take it. I'll take the GPA from the government, which is we just calculated. We just calculated that his GPA from the government is this, 2.986, and his credit is 7. We take it into this Excel sheet or this formula, and we take his GPA from the American school, which is the total GPA for grade 10, 11, 12. It was 3.53 with a total credit 21. Then we start combining the process of combining the quality points. First of all, we calculate the quality point from this school, the government school. Then we calculate the GPA, the quality point from the other school, which is the American school, and this is the total quality point. Now I calculated the total quality points for the government and the total quality points for the American. Then I will add the quality points together to combine them in one formula, in one total. or in one sum. This is the sum. What is this? This is the total quality points from two schools. One is government and one is American, and the total is 96.79. Now, GPA, this is the total quality point. Total QP. Now, what is the GPA now? Our cumulative GPA for this student is equal to total quality point divided by credits. It's equal to quality point. Okay. Equal to total quality point. We have to add the credits. We forgot to add the credits here. Total quality point is here. Let's take it down a little bit. Let's cut this. Cut. Okay, no problem. I'll erase it. Sometimes. Okay. Total credit. What is the total credit here? Total credits. Totals. Let's say totals here.
28.5.
Yeah. Total sum. I'll take the sum. Equals sum. Equals sum. These are the totals. Total credit, total quality point. And cumulative GPA is very easy, straightforward operation. You just take equals this number, which is total quality point, divided by total credit. 3.396. I'll take this. 3.396. And I will say percentage equal to this plus 1 multiplied by 20. The student got 87.92%, and this will go to the Ministry of Higher Education. This is the final percentage. This is the government and American. For the teacher who asked about the combination of the two transcript, I think I answered your question. The teacher who asked how to combine two report cards. So I just combined the report card from the government, the report card transcript of the American in one GPA, cumulative GPA, and this is the way that I explained also the American to American. Now let's go to the British. Let's go to the British system. Now the British system, we have to be careful with the British system, that the British system has two two grades, one with numbers, one with percentage, and one with the letter grade. We have to look at the scale. Many British schools, they have a scale out of A, B, C, D. This is the one that you need to look at now to calculate the GPA from this British, for example, school. And there is another system which is out of 9. So you will see that the grades are 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, whatever. So for the British system, the languages, each one you will give it 1 credit. The math and science, it's 1 credit. The history is 1 credit. Geography is 1 credit. Quran, Islamic, each is half credit. Art is half credit. Physical education is half credit. And ICT, I think ICT, information technology, is half credit. .5 credit. So this is for the British system. How do we calculate now the GPA for the British system? There is grades and here, and we need to calculate. We follow the scale on the right, and we copy the grade. Let's say this is the grade. This is the grading. You see? In the first subject, he got C. What is C in the scale? C is 80 according to this scale. Here is it, 80. Now, we ignore the middle one, which is the grades from this school. We take the latter grade and we transfer it according to the ministry scale. The ministry has its own scale for the British system. The C is 80. Then another C with 80, then another D. He got D in biology. This is 70 according to the scale. D is again 70. Then we have C is 80. B is 88 according to the scale. Then he got another B in Quran. This is 88. Then he got A star in. No, he got A star in Quran. Sorry, this is 100 according to the scale. He got in information communication technology. He got a C, which is 80. He got in art. He got A, which is 98. Then he got in French. He got a C, which is 80. In physical education, he got a B, which is 88 according to the scale. I'm following the scale from the Ministry of Education. Then we have a D in history, which is a 70. And geography, he got an A, which is 98. Okay, what am I supposed to do now? Look, I'll add this out, all of these. The grading that I got equals sum of these. Okay, the sum is 1,170. Then the credits. The credits, as we said, what is the credit? What is the credit for this transcript or this report card? The English is 1. The English is a language. The English is a language, so it's 1 credit. Math is a major subject. Math and sciences are 1 credit. Biology is a science subject, so it's 1 credit. Chemistry is 1 credit. Physics is 1 credit. Arabic is a language, it's 1 credit. Islamic and Quran, or each is half. Information technology computer is 0.5. Art is 0.5. French is a language is 1. Physical education is half. History is humanity, so it's 1. Geography is 1. Then we add the credits. The total credits in this report card is 11.5. Now notice the percentage. How do I calculate the percentage first? Percentage is equal to, we'll take it out, equals to, we said that I calculated the total, which is this one. I'll take the total divided by how many subjects the student took. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 subjects. Divided by 14, and this is his percentage. This is the percentage from this report card. How do I change now the percentage to a GPA? Equals the percentage divided by 20. I'll see how many 20s are in this number. Minus 1 equals to 3.178. What is the quality point in this case? So I'll take the GPA. I'll take the GPA equals the GPA multiplied by the credits. And this is the importance of the credit. We only use the credit for the quality point in this report card. So for the purpose of calculating the quality points, we use the credits. This is the importance of having credits. So a report card that does not have credit, honestly speaking, it's really now a problem. So we try to have all students accepted in our school with credits, obvious credits, and letter grade scale is clear. So we don't face the problems when it comes to sending their certificates to the Ministry of Higher Education. This was the British report card. So how do we combine British to American? Let's say that this is a school, this is our school, let's say, and the student finished he came to our school from this British school from grade 9 that we just calculated. He's grade 9. Then he decided to move. This is grade 9, British system. He decided to move to our school in grade 10, and he finished grade 10, 11, 12. And he finished with, let's say, he finished 22. Let's say 22. Let me highlight it, this one. This one. Let's say he finished the GPA with 3.58 and 22.5 credits from our school, let's say. And from that school, he was in grade 9. And in our school, he finished only grade 10, 11, and 12. And from that school, the British school, he finished grade 9. We just calculated their GPA. So this is American and British. From that school, I've just calculated the GPA. It was 3.17, and the credit was 11.15. The quality points, I will calculate it now. Our American school, let's say that this American school was 3.58. The cumulative GPA for grade 9, 10, 11, 12. And the American is 22.5. The quality point here equal to, from this British is equal to their GPA multiplied by their quality, by their credits here equal to, then I will calculate my certificate, which is 9, 10, 11, my GPA multiplied by my credits. And this is my total quality points. I need to write totals here, totals. Totals. What is the total credit the student got in both schools? I will calculate now. Sum of these credits. He got 54 credits. طيب. And how much quality points he got? Let's see how much quality points he got. We calculate the quality points from grade 9 in that British school. Then this is the total credit he got from both schools, from the British one and the American one. So what is the cumulative GPA now? Is equal to total quality points divided by 20. I'm changing to something. I was thinking of a percentage. Now the GPA is what? We don't change the formula. The GPA is equal to the quality points divided by the total credits. That's it. This is the cumulative GPA. Again, cumulative GPA from one combined transcript is always one formula, which is the total quality points divided by the total credits. Now, what is the percentage? Percentage is equal to this GPA. Let me just fix it. What is the GPA? 3.444. Now, the percentage is equal to this GPA multiplied by this GPA, the GPA plus 1 multiplied by 20. That's it. The student got 88.88. I'll repeat it again. How do we calculate the percentage from GPA? We open parentheses, the GPA plus 1, we add 1, multiplied by 20. 88.88%.
Dr. Fuad, I have a question regarding the British school, the calculation of. You wrote that C it's equal to 80, but in the manual for British it's equal to 75.
Excellent,
So
excellent.
why
Thank you,
it's
Miss
not?
Fatma. Miss Fatma, I've been putting the updated one. So Miss Noura, thanks for me, Miss Noura Faraj. She sent me the updated one. She told me, Fuad, the one that you have in the manual is now the old one. We have to use the new scale, which is I shared with you now on the screen. It starts with 65, صح, Fatma? Then it goes to 75, 65, 75, like this, 85, صح? This is the old one.
C75 in the manual.
It starts from 65, I remember. 65D.
Yeah, 65D. Yeah.
Then 75. Then I think
85, 95,
yes.
100.
Yes, this was the old one. Yes, and the one that I shared with you is the most updated one. Okay, I will now open the.
I have another question. I have in one British report card, it says lower B or lower C, but in the manual that we have, we don't have like lower C or D. As you see, we have C, B. We don't have lower B, lower C.
We stick to the manual, Miss.
So when I see lower, the final grade, it's lower C, I go to C directly, even if there is lower word.
This one, the question, maybe Miss Noura can answer it. Noura Faraj. Noura.
I know the answer. They told us in the previous meeting that we ignore lower or upper, we only take the letter.
Yeah, but I need the answer. Thank you, Ms. Noura or Ms. Zahra, if you want to answer this question. Because these are cases that, honestly speaking, we asked that the school.
Miss Noura, تقدرين تجاوبينهم please? Can you answer? شرحي لنا يا لو بالعربي.
Dr. Fuad, I have the same case from British school. I have B3, B1, E3, D3. I don't have the letter itself.
So you changed to percentage as I did in this Excel sheet, you mean?
Okay, so I just take the letter itself. I don't look at the number next to it.
No. We don't take the numbers. As I said, we take the letter, then we change it to the scale. Here is the scales that we have. I want to share with you. I finished with the main points in this meeting. We have this one. It's Indian system. This is Indian system. This is the scale that is updated for the British. I will share it again with you now on the screen. So maybe you will take a screenshot of it. This one, please take a screenshot for the British.
Sorry, I have a question as well. I do have a couple of students that transferred from the British system, but for their scale, they don't have letters, they have numbers. So the numbers run from 1 through 6, and 6 being a 95 to 100%, etc. How would I be able to convert that?
I don't know this one, Ms. Amira. This one, I don't know.
Yes, regarding this question, we've been having a lot of questions regarding this problem with some of the British schools. We do also have the same problem, but actually based on the new decree or the rule that Hanan just submitted to or sent to British schools, they should all of them add the percentage actually, or the grades at least. You have to ask the school itself. And you should not accept any student who doesn't have a clear grading system or a scale again. Okay?
All right.
We've been facing the same problem.
Yes, I know. We're having this problem, and I talked to a couple of English or British systems. They said this is our system, but they don't have a clear answer, as if even themselves maybe they don't know.
Yeah. So we asked for clarification, and we managed to get some data from those schools to send us a clarification equivalent to the letter grade. So it was clear for us. They sent us some certificates, as Ms. Amira said. It's not clear, so we asked them. We asked the management. We asked the principal there. Clarify, please. What is this scale? We are transferred to the Cambridge IGCSE. They managed to do that for us. This is the best, I think, approach. But we don't want to change something that is out of our scale. So these are the.
Sorry, Dr. Fawaz.
If some school provides percentages, we can convert to GPA. That's fine.
Based this one based on the right, if it follows the Ministry of Education, yes.
Yes, they have Ministry of Education. Some Pakistani school they have percentage. Just we'll calculate percentage divided by 20 minus 1. It's
yeah,
a GPA.
if it follows the methodology that we explained now, which is the letter grade and everything, it's fine. I'll check on that. If they are following it or no. As we said, like for example, in this case, for example, the student that I displayed from the British school, if they calculated the numbers and they added up, the percentage will be different from the ministry methodology. Noor from AHK.
Do you have a scale for IB from 1 to 7?
We have it. Ms. Noor, I can share it with you. I think I have it here. No, I don't have it here. But there is a scale, and you know, Ms. Noor, when we had the what do you call it, the PD and the Ministry of Higher Education.
Yes.
It's there. It's in the manual. I've seen it.
For IB specifically?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
For the IB, they distinguish between standard level and high level.
Okay.
XL and SL. It's there. I'll try to. I think it's here.
Guys, you have the manual. We just forwarded to you. I guess last year it's the same that the one Ms. Hanan Hamada from the Higher Education gave us in the workshop. Please, okay? You can check it. It has, I guess, even the French scale and the IB probably, okay?
Definitely, it has the IB. It has the IB.
Yes, it has, okay? And we can move on, Mr. Fad. I need to finish this.
I finished. I finished.
Okay, perfect.
Finished. Thank you very much,
Okay,
everyone.
I'm gonna leave space now for actually only 2 schools if they have some cases to show us. Okay.
Okay,
Which
let's
school?
take
Libda. I think Libda first because
Yeah.
I'm having some issues with them. Libda.
Yes, excuse me, I'm from Ibda.
Yeah. Okay. Yalla,
Do we
start,
ca-
please.
do we calculate the 9, 10, 11 if the student from our school separately and write them in the form, for example? Separate 9, quality points for 9, quality for points for 10, quality points for 11. Separately calculation.
صح Miss Fatma, you can. فهو addition is the same. Either you add up multiple credits and multiply it by the cumulative GPA, or you multiply every grade level GPA multiply by its credits, so you have quality points for every grade level. It's the same. Mathematically, it's the same, Fatma. Miss Fatma.
نعم.
So we don't calculate it like 19, 11 all together.
لا.
Total credits, total GPA.
3. Miss Fatma, again.
So we don't do it like all of them 9, 10, 11, even if we have it in the transcript all together already. So we have to do it
It's the same.
separately.
It's the same, Miss Fatma. It's the same, Fatma.
Dr. Fouad.
Yes.
I am Manar من الإبداع الأمريكية. I want to ask you about that. We have 2 cases came from outside of Kuwait, and they enjoy ACA in a half year. So how can I calculate my how I can calculate the credit? Can I give him half a credit from my ACA and another half from outside? How can I handle this case, please?
I would like Ms. Zara to answer this, but احنا في credits ديري بالك Ms. Manar, you have to be careful with this. إنه في as Ministry of Higher Education, there are certain credits, it has to be 1 year. So for example, some schools, they start grade 9 with biology and algebra 1, for example. Some schools, they start grade 9 with geometry and chemistry. So if a student is coming with half credit from that school, the Ministry of Higher Education will tell you, no, this course has to be 1 full year credit. So they won't take it. So it has to continue another 1 half. So this is a problem not only in calculations, the problem later on he will face that maybe لا سمح الله they will say to him no, will not take this credit because it's half. So he has to take, sometimes it happens in my case, for example, in my school, a student came from different school. They have different pacing in the curriculum, not aligned with our curriculum. He took half. So we told him, you have to take this full year. We gave him extra credit 1 year for that course in our school. We did not take that half.
But if you are following the same course, يعني, but he finished the first semester in a different school and then he joined our school, is it okay?
Yeah, this one we calculated.
It's fair.
Ms. Zahra, if you want to answer this question also, I think.
Please, can you repeat the question? I just got busy sometimes with the baby, so please repeat any questions. Okay.
I think I answered. هو إنه طالب أجا من عنا من مدرسة عليهم بنص الفصل بالفصل الثاني، يعني كمل الفصل بمدرسة وكمل الفصل الثاني عندهم مواد نفس المادة أو مادة أخرى، يعني صار المنهج عنده مختلف أو نفس أو كمل عنا، يعني مثلا أخذ الجبر 2 في مثلا خلينا نقول دسمان وأجا أخذ عندي الجبر 2 في النبراس. إيش أسوي؟ أنا بالنسبة لي بكمل الريبورت كارد وبضع له العلامة النهائية اللي بأخذها حسب الافرج تبع
العلامة النهائية.
نعم.
بس سؤال، اللي هي الشهاده اللي جاي من برا خلص نص سنه ما فيها كريدت، فانا اعتبرت انه اللي جاي من برا يعتبر هاف وانا كملته الهاف الثاني بالاي سي اي. هذا صح؟
اوكي صح.
يعني هاف من برا وهاف من الابداع.
The total is 1 credit at the end.
exactly.
اوكي انزين.
عفوا ممكن سؤال؟
Yes please.
في طلبة بيجوا من جريد 9 ببعض المدارس ماخذين بيولوجي فيزيكس كيمستري بنفس السنة جريد 9، ونحن مثلا مدرستنا بنوزع البيولوجي كيمستري فيزيكس على 3 سنوات. هل بيعتبر انه ماخذ 3 كريدتس من جريد 9 لانه 3 ناخذهم يعني بينزادوا على الكريدتس مجموعة
ينزاد؟ اي نعم ما اقدر الغيهم يعني.
تمام اوكي ثانك يو.
طيب السؤال الثاني، مادة الإسلام هاف كريدت بس sometimes والقرآن هاف. some school they don't have قرآن so نعتمد الإسلام هاف بس.
لا هلا كيف بدك تعتمدي شيء مش موجود؟ يعني مثلا أنا بالنسبة لي القرآن والإسلامية عندي ربع مش نص مثلا. هاي في شغلة ثانية إنه في مدارس ما حسب الكوريكولم كوردينيتور اللي عندكم أو البرنسبل يعني go back to the principal أو curriculum coordinator اسألوهم قديش القرآن عندنا، ربع ولا نص ولا واحد، في حسب المدرسة. ما هي
النظام البريطاني بيجي عندنا إسلام بس من غير قرآن نعتبر نص حتى لو ما في قرآن.
ما في عنده قرآن ولا إسلامك؟
لا عنده بس إسلام من غير قرآن.
خلص بس الإسلامية معناته مش ماخذ قرآن بكون.
يعتبر هاف.
بس الإسلامية أنا بحسب له على الموجود في الريبورت كارد، ما بقدر أحط شيء موجود.
نعم
اوكي جود.
دكتور فؤاد
نعم
سوري بس عندي إذا في student جاي من British system okay و I don't have the final grade, I have term 1 term 2 term 3. What do I do in this case?
هذا لازم. أنا سألت المدرسة مرة أجتني زي هيك عنا، قلت له أنا بدي النهاية، أنا ما بقدرش إني أحسب، يعني ما بقدر أعرف كيف بيحسبوا هم، أنا ما عم بشتغل.
Exactly.
Miss Nadia, it's not the final because he has his IGs, the final grades.
Yeah.
As an IG ولا at all ما عنده final grade and he moved to your school.
لا بكون جريد 9 بس زهراء عادي مش IG حتى، يعني عادي جريد 9 10
لأن هم يدرسون IG من 9 10 يعني والexams at 11 mock examinations sometimes.
The transcript shows 9, 10, 11. He did it in a British school with term 1, term 2, term 3. I don't see a final grade there. So I have to go back to the school and tell them to provide me with a final grade?
Or probably the third term is the final one. You have to check في attainment, في results, في final grade.
Doesn't show anything, only grade. So I have to go back to the school.
Yes please.
خلاص. Okay, sure. Thank you.
ممكن سؤال؟ عفوا ممكن سؤال؟ سوري.
في حد بالكونفرنس روم كان يتكلم، تفضلوا. بالكونفرنس روم بالمينستري في حد من المينستري كان يتكلم، تفضل.
لا بس كانوا يقولون إن it's 3 terms الانجليش يا
بالبريتش 3 لكن عندك الامريكان 4 كوارترز 2 سمسترز عشان
بس some schools مثل اشوف البي اس كي I don't remember other school عندهم يحطون لي 2 semesters تقريبا او 2 terms anyway maybe they have their own system. اوكي
ممكن سؤال بعد؟
yes
بالنسبة نعم بيجينا مثلا المدرسة الباكستانية أو هندية في بس برسنتج، هل بنعتمد الكريدتس والجي بي اي وهذا من الابديتد سكيل من الوزارة؟
هلا انا ما شرحت الباكستاني، بس الباكستاني اتوقع برسنتج، احنا بناخذ البرسنتج ما بناخذ كريدت، يعني زي العربي زي كانه government الزهراء.
Yes, I agree. بس هذا I will try my best and now we're gonna have another meeting مع ال higher education. I didn't get approval for this because it's supposed to be last year and they didn't give us the approval. لازم يعطونا الشرح تبعهم beside the informations that been شو اسمه taught to us last time.
عفوا مس زهرة، سو فار نحن عندنا تلاميذ من الباكستانية وهلنا هلا graduates، كيف بدنا نحسب الجي بي اي؟
ما ادري you have to deal with it since you accept them.
فؤاد اخر سؤال بعد اذنك الابداع. في عندي ستودنت جاي من برا اوكي من الشارقه، الشهاده تبعيتها ما فيها الاوفر اول، فيها مواد وفي عندي ماده وحده اي بي السكور تبعها من 2 نظام الاي بي، يعني كل المواد برسنتج من 100 ما عدا ماده وحده من 2 الاي بي، فكيف احسب الاوفر اول؟
بصراحه هذا يعني مس منار، بصراحه الاي بي اصلا من 2 يعتبر راسب. دير بالك يعني انا ما بعرف، يعني انا بالنسبه لي ما باخذ هذا
يعني انا كنسلت هالماده ات اول من الشهاده لانه يعتبر راسب.
اوكي
هيك المفروض؟
ايه مدام راسب لا، بس حاطينها كوحده ولا لا؟
حاطينها 2، حاطين 2 من غير كريدت ولا شيء، بس 2
من غير كريدت. انزين راجعتوا المدرسه you emailed them you questioned them اي شيء؟
يا قسم التسجيل اتصل فيهم قالوا لنا هاي هي الشهاده
نو كريدت
من الشارقه يس.
اوكي خلاص شيليها عيال.
هلا مس زهراء بالنسبه للاي بي مثلا مثلا في الاردن الاربعه 5 من بالاي بي بيعتبروها مثلا 93 3 بيعتبروها 86 2 فما دون بيعتبروه راسب. بالامارات يمكن غير، يمكن الامارات السكيل تبعهم غير، فانا كل بلد لها غير بالاي بي بالادفانس بليسمنت، لان الادفانس بليسمنت بيجي من برا من كولج بورد اصلا مش من المدرسه. يعني الدوله هي اللي بتتحكم،
المفروض يكون موحد يعني السكيل. anyway also we say check the school.
اوكي يعني 2 يعتبر راسب ولا ناجح مستر فواد؟
لا شيكي مع الامارات، يمكن
شيكي مع المدرسه again.
اوكي
سوري بس سؤال سريع. اللي بيجي من النظام البريطاني وماخدين بزنس يعتبر 1 فول كريدت ولا 0.5 كريدت؟ البزنس مادة البزنس
0.5
ثانك يو.
المواد اللي تفضل.
بس سؤال بس تأكيدا على اللي حكيت على المواد المكررة، بحسبهم كلهم ولا باخذ مادة واحدة فقط؟ لأنه مرة مس حنان النجادة حكت إنه بياخذوا العلامة الأعلى إذا المواد مكررة.
هاي ما بصراحة هاي يعني أنا طالب مكرر هو أصلا الريبيتيشن ممنوع. بس مثل زهراء
بالضبط ممنوع. شلون مكرر؟ أنت عايدك للمادة؟
لا هو إجا جريد 11 لعنا تمام، بمدرسته القديمة أخذ الكيمستري والجبرا 2 تمام، كانوا معيودين ونحن عنا إياهم بجريد 11 اوكي الفيزيكس والجبرا 2. هيك صار وقت صار عنده فول ترانسكريبت صار عنده 2 فيزيكس و2 الجبرا 2.
And you didn't question this previous school before you accept him?
كيف؟
You didn't question the previous school before you accept him? شلون أنت حاط له 2 grades or repeated subject؟
مو هيك، هو بهز previous school أخذ فيزيكس والجبرا 2 تمام، اجى لعنا جريد 11 نحن بجريد 11 بناخذ فيزيكس والجبرا 2، صار عنده مادتين مكررين بالاوفرول ترانسكريبت، يعني اخذها بمدرسته القديمه رجع اخذها. ألو.
Ms. Zahra, you are muted إذا تحكي.
Yeah, I'm not sure صراحة ما أدري.
أنا مس حنان النجادة حكت لنا إنه نأخذ العلامة الأعلى عشان ما نظلم الطالب، مش هيك حكت، بس أنا أكيد عم بتأكد.
ما أدري. You can refer tomorrow to Noura, Miss Noura, okay? Maybe she has an answer because she's more updated with such issues while I was absent for a year. Okay? يلا أنا بسكر بنخلص.
Dr. Fuad, I have a question. I'm sorry.
الله يعطيكم العافية.
Ahmed?
Can I have a last question? It's not related to the British or the American school. We have a student that came from Italy system. We have reached out to the school. They sent us how we can convert it to the 4 GPA point, but they told us that we need to consider each course as 1 credit, even if the computer science PE it's 1 credit. So should we follow their instructions, or we should use our system, which is the elective courses should be half credit?
للأمانة ما عندنا تعميم بالإيطالي. We don't have the Italian scale, but إنه ممكن since they transferred to the American system ممكن مس نورة الفرج أكمل لك إياه أو زهراء.
Yeah, you can text us tomorrow, Ahmed. Okay?
Sure.
Okay.
Final transcript.
Thank you for everyone for your questions. Ms. Zahra, want to say something? Ms. Zahra, I
yes.
think it's 12:30 now. 12:33. So.
مشكورين للكل اللي حضروا, and I really appreciate Mr. Fuad for this participation. Thank you so much. You've been a great help to us.
Thank you, Ms. Zahra. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Hopefully, this is like a start. Inshallah, we'll be meeting next more times. Inshallah, with more questions and more PDs.
Yes.
This is a good start.
Yes.
Maybe this is a thanks for Ms. Zahra. Actually, I thank you for this initiative, Ms. Zahra. This is really unifying the schools and the way that we are working together as colleagues, and we are learning. We are in the learning process, Ms. Zahra.
We'll learn from each other always. I really love this, and inshallah, we're going to repeat it from time to time, inshallah.
Thank you, Ms. Zahra. Thank you, everybody, for being.
Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum.